Alright guys, welcome back to Squad Ops. My name is Diplex, and it is time for another Saturday event. Super excited to be here today. It's been a while, but I'm back in the spectator seat. I'll be playing as a soldier in the next round, but here in round 1 of 2, I thought I'd go ahead and spectate the battle. So the US team has the unique option in this ops to actually choose their platoon. They can choose to be a mechanized platoon or an infantry platoon. And the US forces have this time around chosen to be a infantry platoon. No strikers, but two, what are these, MRAPs? With 50 caliber machine guns and plenty of transport trucks carrying the entire US platoon. Now the
guy just fucking stole our SPG. Whoa. Did anybody order him to take that? No, I did not. I told him to get out. I'm gonna kick him right now.
The insurgents have a little thievery going on.
But unless he gets out.
Someone's stolen a vehicle? Is it the guy over here? No, that's a motorcycle. That's a scout, I suppose.
We have eyes on vehicles east of Village, far. Heading down main MSR, past VCP.
Copy. They're heading to you now, too.
Have they, confirmed the platoon choice for the US? I doubt it, but if they see the Jeeps... Or no, I suppose the Jeeps are there anyway. They would be there if they were mechanized as well. But if they were mechanized, they would not have the transport trucks. That's a big-ass convoy. The whole US platoon coming in here.
Entire convoy fucking hit.
Insurgent technical back there taking lots of fire. They're gonna go down. Whoa, SPG though. Nice hit on that armored vehicle. It's likely armored, but more so than a Humvee, I do believe. Caliber reloading. Oh, things are getting hot quite instantly. This platoon is under so much fire right now. Oh, boys, is it good to be back spectating some squad gameplay. Oh, man. People behind Squad Ops have done it again. They've created this fantastic scenario, and I'm so excited to see it play it out. I'm even really excited to play it out in the next run. Or round, rather. But I suppose you could call it a run as well. Oh, is that a RPG or mortar? Probably rocket RPG. So they confirmed now that it is indeed an infantry platoon. Partially mechanized, or motorized rather. It's not mechanized.
Apparently it's a column of vehicles.
So, column of vehicles, copy. Is it just MRAPs, or do they know if there's a striker there?
Transport trucks are pulling out. They're getting everyone out of the area now. They're pulling out. Ooh, rockets going left, right, and center. Missing, but I mean it's at a great distance. MRAPs providing covering fire. The Humvees are going to go here on the right side to avoid fire from the left there. So I didn't really get to explain the objective. We got straight into the battle. So the US objective is to search and destroy a jammer. And the jammer is placed there on the left side of the minimap in the village in C7, right at the center. Everyone to the east is essentially just light vehicles, technicals, and
you guys have a true transport.
recon, and that is about it. So we can see 2 active insurgent technicals over here, and then we have another one, or another 2 heading back to base, and those would be Logi trucks. So they do Logi runs, and they're probably not going to be able to do any more runs now from the INS. Oh, fuck yeah. What a hit. Oh, it didn't hit it. Yeah, it did hit it. That Logi truck is going to go down. Oh, the panic is sheer right now. I'm not entirely sure how many casualties both sides have sustained now, but I think it's pretty even. They handled the ambush pretty well. Oh, that guy's being run over. I think he'll be fine, though. Nope. No, he's fine. Whew. That was a close one. I think they're going to... Are they going to set up base or something? Mortars? Who knows? They're bringing all these Logi trucks. And what would be the reason for that? Unless they're setting some weaponry up here. Oh, fuck. That was another SPG. No, there's actually, yes, some of the infantry. Damn.
Just a single squad, copy.
What do we got here? No, that's not a single squad. That's. Oh, we're the INS now again. I remember. We're hearing INS comms. Here comes a rocket barrage. Just trying to hit some of the MRAPs and transport trucks. Not super far off. Oh, that is gorgeous. Jesus. Oh.
They may be trying to set up a
squad 2.
That is a direct hit, and that truck is down.
copy.
Wow.
Go ahead and pull anybody else in the area you got back. Bring an SPG techie.
Man down as well.
Solid copy.
Let's take a look at the minimap again. You see all those red dots flying around? Those are mostly KIAs,
Right,
US
KIAs.
KIAs.
That means they're probably gonna mortar us. So.
Oh yeah, they're setting up mortars, so they
either
did
fire
have
shelters.
the US troops have access to heavier
God
weapons.
damn it, we don't get any, do we?
Do we not?
Nope, we don't.
Command, be advised, the SPG techie is out of ammunition.
Shit. Get us something with ammo, whatever he wants.
Do they have the strikes or do they choose Logi?
We don't know. We haven't seen strikers. We've only seen MRAPs according to what the vehicle squad was dealing with. And their squad went to refinery. That seems like mortar location.
Following a insurgent
Command, be advised,
Did we
there's a
confirm the
Logi run here?
Mosque.
Ooh.
Copy. MRAP near mosque.
Did we confirm whether they were infantry or...
No, we did not. We're guessing.
Alright.
Well, they didn't see the
my
trucks.
guess, since I saw Logis and trans...
If
At
you
least
saw
trans...
Logi, that's okay. If you saw Logi, then it is 100% infantry.
Yeah, they're 100%
They only get it if
infantry.
they're
Indeed.
infantry.
So they could choose to have strikers but not have access to Logi trucks, and the Logi trucks will allow the US troops to deploy mortars and whatnot. So that's what they've chosen to do, and yes, I'm estimating casualties at around
Confirmed Logi, confirmed trans, so they have infantry.
a dozen people right now.
So
There's
it's infantry.
4
They've got
spectators,
4 more
including
GLs
me,
that we
but
need to
there's
worry about, guys,
a few more than 12 dots, I suppose.
Lots and lots of sandbags, oil drums, barbed wire on the outside of pieces. 2, go ahead and pull your infantry that's here at village south. Go southeast. 2, and outpost in that direction.
Solid copy, command.
We can do double stacked sandbags, right? Pillbox.
As long as they're outside, then yeah.
I'm getting most of the stuff near the actual building, so we're gonna actually be able to use it if shit goes down.
Cool. I'd like to find stairs one day.
Yeah, command, be advised. Silas is thinking that west of the enemies from mosque are moving back to refinery.
Copy. So, what is his guesstimation on, like, is it just that single squad still? Or is there more there? Or is it even just like a fire team there for security?
That will be the MRAP and the Logis.
MRAP and the Logis, copy. Or Logi transport. So, we can assume there's a SWAT at most at refinery. They're
So
probably gonna
what
set up
happened to
mortar.
the logistics?
So we need to be
Did they
ready for
set
that.
anything up?
3,
I failed
2, 5.
to-
You guys have one,
I failed to
One
spot
disc
anything here on the map.
and one SPG you can place.
Are they gonna go back to US
Yeah,
main
let's
to
get
pick
something
up
on this
more?
road.
Oh, we've got more.
Yeah, let's get
Here we
something on
go.
this road, watching east to west.
This is the Logi truck, and
I've
these
got
two are just
a
transport
turreted
trucks, of
Dishka
course.
watching east.
Judged by
Yeah.
the benches there you can see on the side. Actually, they have that here too. Well, interesting. And of course, you can see the
We need to be careful that they're not cutting off our
resources on the back here, but
lodges.
whoa.
They seem to be running
Some
pretty
more
smooth.
helmet stuff.
Copy. Send Silas
Shrubbery.
Mechanic, don't get silenced back here. Get silenced on that bridge south of gas
Copy.
station.
Things are calming down a little bit.
There to
I'm
just
taking a lot
watch.
of
Or not the south gas station. The one on that MSR that runs through town. The one
taking a lot
right
of looks
over,
here
west
at
of
the
States. I want you to watch
mini
that
map
bridge.
just to get an idea of what's happening here with the U.S. troop movement. So they're gonna set up. Oh, by the way, as I was talking about a logic truck, when a logic truck is out of supplies, it's not longer visible at the back of the truck. So,
Also, you're talking about gas station. Okay, copy.
but they did
Yeah,
loose
yeah,
one of the
that
logic trucks, I
961,
believe,
that
or could
bridge.
that one of them could also be a
That's where
previous
they'll have the best
logic truck. But I don't
time,
think you
the
can load up
easiest time
that
shooting
much infantry in it
bodies.
once it's
But
no longer the
I
logic
want
truck.
to have lots and lots of body rounds.
Oh, that's
lots
cool.
And lots of supplies.
Caught a U.S. soldier on the roof there. If that ain't a nice scene, then I don't know what. Sup, squad lead? Is that even command, maybe? Let's take a look. No, it's not. Oh, jeez.
Okay, 3 is placed at Disco now.
Well, they know where the enemies are at. They're in village, and that's the only location they can really set up the jammer in. But the U.S. troops heading down the highway here, or the not highway really, I mean it's dirt road more or less, but heading down that road, I think they try to get closer to the village by setting up some sort of mortar over here. They were then forced to retreating to the refinery, as we saw, and then to set up mortars, I suppose, over there. But then they realized that's too far away, perhaps. So now they're gonna put them down closer to here.
Copy that.
So they have set up an enemy fob.
I want him to watch that bridge.
So that means they can deploy mortars here now. If that's what they will do. And then they will shell the enemy base. I
What
wonder
are
if
our
they can do any
labs looking
reruns,
like?
as
I know
in
we lost
get more
basically
supplies,
all
because
of
the
our,
mortars will need
our
more
hats
ammunition and whatnot.
and stuff from
I have both of my lats left.
Fuck
Command,
yes.
be advised that 2 M-ups underneath the bridge near gas
Roof
station.
mortars.
2
Copy
M-ups.
that. We got 2
Oh,
MRAPs there. We've already
suck
destroyed
me.
one, right?
That is
That's confirmed.
damn sakesy.
I think it was Paradise. Did you take it out?
Roof mortars.
Command, be advised, Salisbury use the bridge near gas station is the staging point. There are
Copy,
infantry and vehicles.
Gas station? Yep, indeed, they're correct.
Alright, move tech.
Actually, not quite. I
like
mean, the
what you're
mortars
doing
are back
there,
here,
tech.
but I suppose they're right about the
Don't
staging
push it
point.
too far up. Whoever's got that tech
Whoever recon that,
one
the
more to
gas
go reinforce
station
his
is
position. Yeah, take one more.
gas
Go
station
ahead
is
to that
right
position
here,
and just wait for them to come to you.
and we can see the quite visible
Shoot people,
MRAP
they
over
don't need
there.
drivers. They're gonna shoot for a little bit and then they're gonna
Oh, there's
ditch 'em and
two.
run.
And they're just keeping an eye out for enemy contact. Nice, but this is the staging ground indeed,
See if we can get lucky with another.
or nearby it.
MRAP.
They're actually, oh, woo! Boy, what a shot! Was that an SPG? There goes the MRAP.
Confirm. One
Command,
MRAP down
one
on gas
M-up
station.
Cop. Nice, good shit, good shit.
We'll take a look at what shot that later. But the rest of the infantry is just waiting back here by the
Alright, so
transport
that's
trucks.
2 MRAPs, right?
I wonder if they're gonna
We have
rush
one more
in
to worry
the
about.
well, they're already. I wonder if they're gonna rush him in. We've seen that kind of truck push before. It works really well, actually. And this guy's
Yeah,
just
come on,
pulling
be
out, but
advised,
he's still taking fire. He's taking Dushka fire now, like crazy, man.
Good shit, good shit. Tell Silas he needs to skill out. He doesn't need to shoot it.
Let's see what we got.
If he can help it. I just need him to talk to us.
Copy.
Copy. Do you
No,
want me to be in the driver's seat so I
he's
can
not
pull
in.
out?
Hey, tell Silas to get us a
The
grid
bridge.
for
Do
mortars.
you want me in the
Get us a grid for mortars, like underneath the bridge exactly.
So the
I only see Dushka techies.
wait one.
Yeah.
Confirmed one more MRAP under gas station
So
bridge.
was it a
Took shots at me
Dushka that took
broken.
it out, or it can't have been a direct mortar shot? Surely that would have been too insane, right?
Wait, are you running Logi?
And there is an SP,
Yeah,
or
3's running Logi.
there's a recoilless rifle
Command, be
over
advised,
here.
ordnance,
Again,
F857.
Apparently the ID timed or glitched
repeat,
out because he
Fox
literally got
8.
behind
And they're
a
just
full
having their own little
giant
conversation,
so
as
he
you can
keep
tell.
on-
7.
and I'm sitting there.
Oh, here come the U.S. mortars.
Oh no.
Mortars inbound on village.
It's funny to peek in and hear the little private conversations
Everybody
between
find
the
cover.
soldiers.
That mortar on it. Whoever.
They're gonna do counter mortar fire now.
F857.
That's a man down there.
mortars going up.
Audible, mortars going out to cover.
Yeah, everybody get into cover.
Splash.
Alright, we've got mortars out. Stand by. Stand by for corrections. Or standing by for corrections.
Standing.
Splash.
Command, be advised. There's no collections being closed. Mortars are accurate. However, no hits.
Copy. We're gonna shoot those.
Okay, we've got U.S. troop movement. The trucks are going around. I think they're going to try and head around the back. Useless highways covered. And if I've got it right,
Yeah,
you owe me a like.
Visual on ambulance near Silas. They're on gas station.
Or they're not.
Copy. On gas station.
Not doing it. But, well, that's weird. Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's not weird, but they could really do a more sneakily approach and not really tell the enemy where they're stopping if they went on the left side of the highway. They're a little harder to be spotted.
Heading out of gas station to the south.
Yep, here we go, boys. We got a Dushk over there, one of the trucks that was more or less stationary. It's opening up, as you can tell. Oh, they're taking return fire. Oh, boy. 50 cal MRAP opening up on it. Holy.
Be advised, the MRAP and the truck is heading southwest from gas station.
Yeah. More. But there's only one MRAP remaining, but there's what, 3 transport trucks?
Heading southwest from gas station.
Where did the other ones go?
This is for Paradise is dead.
Whew. Okay, boys, one is getting really close. Look at all the red dots. People are dead. Just right now, in the afterlife. Enjoying the fight. Look at that flare. Look at that glare. Holy, that's beautiful.
We got an MRAP south.
When did squad look so golden, man?
Enemy MRAP southeast. We're engaging.
Copy.
2 MRAP southeast engaging.
What do you mean 2? They only had... They can't have 2. There's not 2. No, there's 1 MRAP and then... They only had 2 in totals, and they lost 1. So there's the infantry truck right there. There's the other one there.
Moving south.
There's more mortars.
They got a
Oh,
whole squad,
they're good
too.
hits.
That's a lot.
Those are
moving
really good
southwest.
hits. These boys are forced to retreat now. Oh, right on the... Oh, beautiful shots.
MRAP moving southwest.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Follow those traces in. Yeah, those traces on the south. The full squad over there.
So 2 trucks of infantry went there. That means there's a 3rd and 4th squad heading elsewhere. Depending on, of course, casualties earlier on. Whoa, those mortars are so on target, man. Shrapnel and everything heading everywhere. Oh boy, they're so close. Those mortars have got to get some kills. Oh, there goes a few. There goes the... Oh, man. Oh, boy. U.S. mortars. Oh, my shit. I really want to look at more of the action, but no, actually, we know what they're doing. They got the 2 guys on the rooftop. That's all we know, and that's all we need to know. They are doing the work.
We're gonna swing west around the edge of the village.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Cool.
So cool to see. And a little bit of silence now after the first barrage. They might be out of ammo. I suppose they can't do any more supply runs with the U.S. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, look at the suicide bomber. He's on the motorbike. All the way... Oh, wait. Do we want to catch this? Let's see if we can. You know, there's combat going on there.
Never mind. We're good.
But we get to see combat every single day, so... I want to head all the way up here. He's heading for the enemy fob. He's going to head for a truck, I think. Is he going to blow it up, though?
Be advised, Kinnet went down. I'm I'm scouting the city. I'm gonna go try to pinpoint these mortars.
Where's the suicide bomber? There he is.
Copy
Is
that.
that is a suicide bomber, right? I mean, he's got the little death. Oh yeah, it's attached to the bike. How is that a suicide bomber bike?
This
I
is
don't get
forward,
that.
turn to push southwest.
Oh,
Are they south of the fields?
what?
They're west of the fields, on the west side of the fields.
Oh yeah, I see the explosives.
Cap.
Oh, they put it on the bike. That's so good. Oh, that's hilarious. What a cool looking bike. And they still have an SPG available. I thought they lost theirs.
We still got MRAPs to our south.
So they've just got a handful of insurgents trying to clear this city out now. And there goes the mortar team. They're abandoning their mortar position wherever it now was. There it is. It's gone now. They've exhausted all their rounds. They did so much damage.
South of village, maybe
So
moving east
squad
towards
2, who
you.
did mortars, are now going to get in their truck
Copy.
and they're going to get out of here. I wonder though if the suicide bomber will head back for his bike and then chase the remaining mortar team. If I were him, I'd do so. But then again, I'm not him, or he's not me. No, they're going to go on foot. They're not going to take that truck. Maybe perhaps a scare of the suicide bomber. They know they have one. I want to try and keep an eye. Oof, but he's... Oh, man. You don't get suicide bomber footage every day, so... Oh, is he going to take it off? No, it's still on there. He's got his cell phone in his hand. And off he goes. I feel like you cannot title the video Suicide Bomber. Because, well, it's not very ad-friendly. But it is a video game. And really, what's the difference in a video game between a Suicide Bomber and just a fighter anyway?
Right now, it's
I mean, they do the same thing. They kill or be killed. Oh, okay, he's gonna...
I'm gonna try to RTV.
Ugh, boring. Alright. Not his fault, of course not. He's being cautious. But there are no soldiers left here. If you could ride up behind the column of U.S. infantry here and detonate, that would be something. Boom. How is the U.S. taking of this village going?
Contact is still over south.
Well, there's about... They haven't breached the perimeter yet. Nope, they have not. What do we got? Dushka back active. They've repaired it. We got a few more insurgents coming in from over there. Smoke grenades, some covering fire. There's a few U.S. troops alive here too. You know, they're suppressed and pinned, and the U.S. attack is not going all too well. I count 2 at the bottom, 3 at the left bottom, and 4 or 3 people to just the left of the fields over there. That's not a whole lot. In fact, that's quite a small bunch of infantry here. Not a lot of punching power here for the U.S. The squad 2 arriving might make a difference though, because despite the fact that there are only 2 left, the U.S. mortars did very good damage against the insurgents. We can't really see any corpses anymore, but they did do well. That's for sure. It's not an overwhelming amount of defenders either. They're just...
Directly southwest of squad 4, 100 meters.
Is that bike gonna come soon again? Please? I want to see the bike in action, man. Maybe I'll experience it next round. I mean, I'm still wondering, should I spectate next round or... Oh, we'll play next round. Oh, tricky choice. Playing is fun, but I get killed. I mean, everyone gets killed sooner or later, but still. I mean, it's fun. No, I think I'll spectate. It's been a while since we spectated, and this is beautiful spectating, so I'm gonna spectate again. Well, I'll go in for some action next round, or next time this event is on.
Squad 4, I've
if
just
you guys
seen
want to see
infantry
that.
move into the compound directly southwest from you. That's Charlie 8, keypad 9 and 6.
Copy that.
Yeah, there's somebody in that compound here on 4.
Yeah,
Or you're headed
Jim.
towards.
Yeah.
Oh. The insurgents still had some mortar support. The U.S. soldiers are regrouping a tiny bit, and we've got 6 guys over here, which is, you know, information and, you know, locked and loaded and all. It's a good fighting force. 6 men, you know, 6 guns, multiple arrangement. What do we got here? We got some M4s, we got some aim points. We've got M249, 2 M249s or 1 M249, 1 M249. But we also have a grenadier. Perhaps he's exhausted all his rounds. Usually, you want to do that before you die. Maybe save 1 or 2 for some room clearing.
We got
That's about
enemies
it.
of 4.
Still see
If they hit
Yeah,
this flank
enemies
correctly,
south
we can
towards
see
the
1, 2,
compound,
3,
195.
4 insurgents, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 to 13 insurgents inside the compound itself. So that's, you know, they're more spread out though, which is why the 6-man
Delta
team
7,
is a
8.
pretty good force. Then we have
Delta
another
7,
2 lone
Copy, so
U.S.
they are coming over.
soldiers
Let's get a fire
hiding
team over there.
2 is 2 up.
in here. No.
Okay.
Where?
4, keep swinging
I
down
missed
on
them.
the south,
They're
swinging
here.
on those guys. See, we'll deal with the guys coming in from our northeast.
Top floor?
Alright, we'll start
Let's
pushing.
see. Zip. Nope. Bottom floor. Yes. I think they're looking for the insurgents to come for them, but do we have any squad leads here? What we got? Zabari and Rastapopulus. So Zabari is an ops member, so he's been
Everything's
around a
slowed
while,
down
but
considerably.
I think he's taking charge of that very small 2-man team.
It's good news.
But of course, comms are extremely limited. We have squad 4 coming in though. They're looking for him. They know there's people here. I think they foresee them being in the compound to the left. That's probably where they're at, guys. Y'all know it.
Your full sprint?
It's a nice AK.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Oh, they can hear him now.
3, send one more guy to the north. So there's 3 of us up here.
And then we got
Still
squad
got
2 moving
contact
in from the north.
southwest.
So
SPG's engaging.
yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Oh,
So
they're
it's
getting
just
now.
3, say again,
Watch
you're
my
down.
6. Watch that.
You want to send one guy to you?
MRAP down. MRAP down.
Copy, that's their last AMRAP guys. Good shit. There are 2 on our north following this curvy field. They're on the north side of on the low wall.
There's 2
One of my
Delta
guys is,
783.
One of my guys is reporting an AMRAP at 201.
Copy that. 4, try and deal with that.
And we got squad 2
3,
coming
I
into
need
the
one more
north
guy
up there.
here.
See if we can spot him.
Just outnumber him a little bit.
Oh yes, we can.
Copy, there's one on the way to you now.
That's squad 2. Pretty much the last fighting force. What
they're in
happened
this
to?
compound
Oh,
next
actually
to
no.
him.
The
I'm gonna
6
go down.
guys.
Enemy assaulting
here on the
from
left side.
bridge southwest.
Here we go. That's the bridge from the southwest. They've been called in.
Copy that. 4, keep
Ooh,
swinging
they're
west.
very packed
Try
up
and cut
there
this
by the
off.
actual bridge head. We'll see how that goes. Do we have a
2,
little
they're still
engagement
on
here?
that field.
1 U.S. soldier down outside. 1 insurgent down. What's going on? How did I miss that? We got 1 insurgent inside the compound or outside the compound? I think he's running around it. Where is he? Yeah, he's running around it. So I suppose...
I think they're under the bridge south.
Oh, he's been shot though. This guy
Copy, down
hears
to that
it.
south bridge.
I can
gonna-
still hear them in this compound.
Yeah, he's gonna throw that grenade over. He's smart. He's a clever boy. Oh, that's a little hasty. What happened? Oh, he's down. The guy who healed ran all the way around. Magically fast almost, I'd say, and he got him through the door. So, well, that place has been cleared now. Let's take a look at that little 6-man team and their advancements. We got 3 men splitting off into the field here. And we have another 3 men going up by the bridge. Oh, but they're being countercharged. Oh, they're pulling back over here. 2 guys are pulling back. They must have taken 1 casualty. And now they're going to get shot at from behind. Oh, come on. Return the fire, guys. Come on. One guy returned the fire, but he was ultimately killed. But this guy was just confused and panicked, and he's going to be gunned down. He's going to be partially sleeping with the fishes, but he's dead. Good job with the insurgents counterattacking. They saw a weakness in the U.S. forces at that time. Oh, but what do we got here? Saw a machine gunner moving up. It's 1 down. Can he spot the head there by the tires? Oh, he hit him. Is that enough? Did he bleed out? No, he did not.
We're in the field south, guys.
We got an AR versus AR here. Automatic rifleman, for those of you who think I'm talking about the likes of an automatic or AR with that assault rifle? No, AR, just an AR-15.
Good bearing.
I'm not entirely sure what the AR stands for in AR-15 and whatnot, but that's not what it is. AR is automatic rifle.
Let's try not to cross the street. They need to cross the street.
Insurgents are flanking around,
Just hold them there.
and the
We still got a
final
couple
real
contacts
fighting
on our northeast
force
trying to move in,
is Squad 2,
but
and the rest are
they're
just
far
pretty
off.
much
They're
red
just trying to
dots.
maneuver.
I wish they weren't red because the enemy's red. So if they were like just green floating around or white or whatever, then I wouldn't be confusing them with soldiers on the ground. So that's something I'm going to bring up to the squad developers maybe and get that patched, because it is super important that everyone's viewing pleasure is so good. Look at that little bridge team here.
Alright, south Lear, I just cleared.
Oh
them out.
yeah, boy.
Got that one.
Command's down.
That's a freaking nice screenshot, though.
Who's,
If you
2IC?
like that kind of stuff. Aesthetics. They see the fortification here. There's a few insurgents defending this corner. We got one guy running around this way. Oh, they hear the guns
Is there,
now.
any original SLs up?
Yep, I'm here. What's up?
Command down. We're gonna
Alright.
need another guy up here on the northeast corner.
Yeah, let's consolidate, guys. 4, get back to us. With
There's
your Vicks.
still guys down here.
It's all good. Just hold back if you can. Disengage.
It's awful quiet.
This is 4. You want us clearing the east now?
Can you guys get back up here? Do you guys have contact down there still?
Yeah, we disengaged with them southwest.
yeah.
We could push north if you want.
Yeah, push north, clear out that north area that 2's looking at, and then ball back to village. We're gonna have you guys watching northwest.
Copy that.
There might be another IED here, because there's one right on the street, and that makes sense. Okay, hidden by a rock or something? Where is it? It's one right here. There it is, it's a mine. But what happened to the motorcycle IED? Oh, it's been abandoned. Outside.
North,
That's a
contact
shame.
north, contact north. North.
Alright, Squad 4 is gonna push up to engage.
Okay.
There's not a lot of people remaining now. But, yeah, the U.S. fighting force consists of, what, the last 3 guys here? Could be more, but once again, there's so many bloody red dots on the minimap that I can't tell, dead from alive. There goes one guy. Another one went down here in the alley, so there's 2 left that I can see.
Yep, contacts north. Watch north,
And that might
guys.
be the
Let's
very
finish
last
it.
of them. This guy's still taking fire. Oh, he's... For some reason, he did not manage to score a hit on the guy who was running by the
They're
pillar.
east of 2's position. Down
Oh,
the
this
alleyway.
guy's down. So there's only one guy remaining now. That's what I'm going to call. I could be wrong, but that's my prediction. There's one last standing soldier. And, or is that GG? No, here he is. The man of the hour. Oh, boy. Oh, that container. Oh. Boy. Oh, boyo. Can he see the barrel? No, he couldn't. Wait. He hears him. Oh, what the fuck?
Contact.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they're close.
GG, got him.
Good game.
Oh.
Silas should have died. I was thinking around.
Oh, there's a few more alive than I thought, actually. I mean, insurgents are looking at about less than a dozen alive remaining, but still, very good round.
Fucking good
Shadow,
job.
you know,